We've got a new trailer for Antman and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'm excited to check out this trailer. They were hyping it up quite a bit online because everyone's like, oh, what are you going to see in this? To be completely honest, I don't know what the rumors are at this point for any of these movies. I stopped keeping track of that quite a while ago.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
Did Christopher Nolan direct this? Joking, by the way.
He can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just
Oh,
lost
there's
so
MODOK.
He can give us a second chance.
I like where they're taking Scott's character though.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need, or everything you call a life will end.
This is all my fault.
Dang.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Dang.
You thought you could win.
I'm actually kind of scared of Kang.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
Jonathan Majors. I'm actually scared for Scott Lang. Oh my god, that was... You know, even though I don't love the Ant-Man movies, I think the first one's fine and I don't like the second one, I have really attached myself to Paul Rudd as the character because he's the best part of these movies. So to see him in a very vulnerable state kind of scares me a little bit to see him go, if he does, because everyone's like, oh, is he gonna die? I don't see them actually killing him, but if they do, bold move, good on them. Another thing, the thing that just irritates me the most is why are you switching up the visuals? It's such a Marvel thing. Why are you spending so much time on working on visuals for trailers and then changing them? Like, it makes no sense to me. It's really annoying because that means it's just the worse. It means it's going to look worse for the movie if you're going to be changing this stuff last second. We see it in all the Marvel movies, and I hope that the CGI here doesn't completely distract me. The thing that benefits from this, it looks like this majority of this film is going to be CGI. And the reason why I say that is a good thing is if we're going back and forth between CGI heavy events in the quantum realm to stuff that's filmed on location, it's going to be all more obvious. I'm curious to see what the CGI looks like here because there's some shots it looks pretty good, some shots has me scratching my head. It's such a Marvel thing for them to be switching up the looks of things right before the movie comes out, and it's just an annoyance to me, and I just know if I were the creator that would really irritate me if we were switching things up like that. There was one line delivery here from Scott Lang's daughter. She was like, Dad, and I was like, a very dull line delivery. But what impressed me the most here was just, of course, Jonathan Majors as Kang. It makes me scared to see what he's going to do in Creed 3 because he's such a big guy. And even though there's a lot of CGI on him here, you can still feel that, and they pack a punch in each one of his scenes. It looks like Kang is really here to play and is going to be a great villain for the MCU just based alone on this trailer. Kang left a better impression here in this trailer than Thanos left in an after credit or even in a trailer. Of course, I'm not going to compare him to Thanos quite yet because we haven't seen the movie, but so far based off first impression, Kang is scary and he has my attention. So that's the best thing I can say about this trailer. Action-wise, looks fine. Peyton Reed clearly has his fun in colorful quantum realm visuals. And of course, a lot of these visuals look very unique and very interesting. I just hope they do them justice with the ideas that they're trying to present instead of just doing a slock Marvel CGI that we're used to. It has been getting a little bit better, but I'm just not sure. That shot of Kang at the end, that looks great. I just hope the face looks a little weird. I know everyone's like, oh, it's MODOK, and that looks like a face on him. So maybe that's just a mask that they put on him. And I'm curious how the comedy is going to be in this movie, because the comedy is very heightened in the Ant-Man movies just because it's the tone of the character. I'm curious if they're going to dial it back because of the seriousness of this villain that they're introducing. And I really like where they're taking Ant-Man's character. How can I get that time back? He's like that loss of time. It looks like time does play a factor into it, and so that's why I made that Christopher Nolan joke. I really appreciate how they're trying to have a conflict within Scott Lang, and just instead of making him a walking joke, a charming joke, but just a walking joke like what we got in Ant-Man and the Wasp, because to me, he didn't really have an arc in that movie, and that was my biggest problem. You have a lead with no arc. And so it looks like this time they're going to be fixing that problem. Now, the question is, can you have a smart enough story that matches the broadness of the quantum realm? And can you match that with good enough visuals? And if you can do those things, I am sold. I'm going to be happy with this movie. Anyways, comment down below what you guys thought of this Ant-Man trailer. I quite liked it. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and stuff like that. And adios.